Hello darts nuts, I'm just going to do a review of a set of darts by Retriever Sports. This is the range of darts that they're doing called Darts Inc, and I believe they're only available to buy from their eBay outlet. I'll put the link to that in the description. And these are 80% tungsten dart and they're 23 gram, and they come in this quite neat new packaging, which is really quite cleverly designed. You've got space for your darts and your point protector, little space for the shafts, and a little area for your flights as well. And all the Retriever darts are made in England. I think there's a few different models with this rainbow style coating. It's a very colourful looking dart. Obviously the idea came from the flights that they brought out, which were these very nice picture flights of tattooed females on, and I think that's probably why they've gone for a coloured barrel. It's really strong colours in the barrel. Right, so that's what you get in the pack. So let's have a close look at the dart now. Right, here's a quick close look at the darts, then I'll put the detail close up with all the measurements in. Darts are fitted with quite a short black point, and they've got a bit of a taper to the front. Obviously you can see the barrel is widest at the front and it tapers, so it should be definitely a front weighted barrel, and it's a kind of a ring style grip, but this front band here and this one here, they've got slight indentation, like a kind of a scalloped ring. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, like it's not massively scalloped, but the ears like indent, and you can actually feel it in your grip. Feels quite nice to grip there, but I'd say it's only like a low medium level of grip probably, although I can feel the edges of these little rings, so it's a good reference point for a front gripper like me. And then at the end of the barrel you've got a couple of grooves. Darts are fitted with gold aluminium stems pre-fitted with a rubber o-ring, and you've got your standard shape Inkgale flights. These are really nice print quality. I think I did a little review of these a few months ago. They're really good flights actually. So as you can see, the barrel has got this iridescent kind of a coating which changes colours depending on the angle that you hold it and the way the light hits it. So I'll just let you have a look at the barrel and then I'll put the detail close up on. Alright then, here's the detailed look at the darts. Here's the close look at the Darts Inc 23 gram. It's got a 26mm point. There's a tapered nose of 6.65mm, and then there's a kind of a scalloped ring. So including the ring and the two grooves either side, it's 3.6mm. Then there's a small ring of 1.2mm, and then a wider ring including the ring and the two grooves, it's 4.4mm, and then another thin ring of 1.2mm, and then you've got another scalloped ring with grooves either side of 3.6mm, and then there's a smooth section of 10.8mm, and then there's another small ring with grooves either side which is 2.8mm, and then the rear section is smooth and tapers towards the shaft, and that's 8.7mm. Overall length is 43mm and the width is 7.9mm. I'll just take some measurements of the barrel. Doesn't look especially long. No, it's 43mm long. and it's obviously going to be wider around the front. 7.93 millimeters, and then it tapers as it goes to the rear of the barrel. 7.35, and then 6 millimeters near the end where the shaft goes. Right, I'll just compare the weight of the barrels, see how they match up. That is 22.82 grams, and that is 22.71, and that one is 22.72, so it's about 1/10 of a gram difference. And the weight of the full setup as supplied is 24.94. Alright, I'll see if I can get the balance point now. With nothing attached, it should be front weight, I should imagine. That's just about there, I think. So it's just around where the grip section is, and with the supplies set up, it probably just, yeah, it's just there. Yeah, I'd say that was just about in the middle there, but it's still mostly around where that ring grip is. Alright then, that's the close look at the darts. It's a very colourful looking dart. I do like the way the colours are quite deep on these. Some rainbow coated darts are not always as deep as this, but these are really quite deep colours. So we'll just give them a throw and see how they go. Just holding the darts on the ring grip on the wide section at the front, and the little kind of indentation or little scallop on the two big wide rings, actually it gives you something to push against. It's very subtle, but it feels quite good when you're throwing it, and the darts seem to work well with my slightly loopy throw. Probably a good dart if you're a loopy thrower and a front gripper. It feels quite good so far. It flies well for a front gripper, this. I'll just give it a throw from the rear section just to see what it feels like there. Probably going to be a bit weird like. Yeah, it's just a bit weird throwing it from that rear. It could be more to do with me not being used to it throwing it there. I'm going to go back to my front grip. Quite a few treble fives. Oh, on the treble five now, yeah. One more go. Another treble five. Oh well, that's the Dart Ink darts. It does feel nice for a front gripper. I mean, if you're a front gripper and you like a fairly chunky feeling dart, and if you've got a bit of a loopy throw, then it should work quite well for you. I think the colours on these are really good. I've not seen many coloured darts that has got as deep a colour as these have, and for the price they're a real bargain. So there you go, that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.